Hello there, beautiful you. I would like to share about the topic that I feel it's so important um, in life, privately, but also professionally when we want to build our business. And the topic is around confidence. And I have many times, I haven't even want to use this word confidence because my picture of it, my view of it, have been that confidence is something that are something on the surface, something that um, is not actually who we are. And yes, that can be very true, but confidence can also be a confidence that comes within. So there's two different confidence here, and I want to distinguish these two and talk about how we actually can build more of that confidence that I call authentic confidence, that come from the soul, that come from the core of who we are, and the other confidence that I would call the surface-based confidence, that is about our ego and our way to try to seek validation. It's based on that. So the difference is huge, because if you have a surface-based confidence and are basing your worth on that, that's something that so easily can fall apart. And we see that all the time. We see that in people that had a position in the job and then they lost the job, and then the whole confidence is gone. It's out of the window. And this is a confidence that we don't want to base our life on, because this is a confidence that needs the outer validation of your job, a position, whatever, that is actually depending of something else rather than coming from within, coming from the soul, coming from that inner word, that we know that we are so worthy no matter what. No matter what kind of position we have, no matter if we are so-called failing in something, no matter if we get any likes at all. So it's very important to really know that difference and what you are working towards. Because I can tell you, I have thought that I needed to have that super confidence, needing to be correct, not showing my fear or my wounds or my flaws. And the thing is that confidence, authentic confidence, is something you need to practice every day. It's like going to the gym. We need to practice it all the time, because there's so much around us that want to really have an opinion of us, that really want us to be in a certain way, to look in a certain way, to have opinions in certain opinions. And that can take us down and make us start to believe that we should be someone that we are not. And when we start to believe that we have to be that perfect one that are expected of us from some people or some part of the society, then we lose ourselves. And that's not where we want to go, right? So to really build that authentic confidence is about really build that thing within us that knows that we are worthy, and that doesn't judge us and doesn't judge someone else. Because surface-based confidence is very judgmental. surface-based confidence needs to take the space and often needs somehow to show that voice is the right thing. Otherwise, that confidence will crumble, it will diminish. So it's very exhausting to keep up this surface-based confidence all the time, because you have to be correct, polished, liked, and there's no space for not being the full spectra of the human being with the insecurities that we actually have. Because, let's face it, every time we do something out of our comfort zones, something that feels a little bit uncomfortable, then we are not really sure how to do it. We can feel a lot of insecurity, and that's okay, and we don't have to hide that. But if you have a surface-based confidence, you have to hide that. You have to show that you have your shit together no matter what. And that's exhausting. That can really lead to burnout and total losing yourself. So when we have the authentic confidence, we more and more start to realize that we can be who we are, and it's okay to so-called fail, if that's even a word, because every time we fail, we learn something, and we are human, and we can also allow other people to so-called fail. And when we have that authentic confidence, we can allow ourselves to be insecure. We can allow ourselves to actually try things and have so many attempts when it doesn't work out as maybe we wish. But we don't make a story of it. We don't make it to actually be who we are. Because who we are is something completely different than the mistakes that we do in life. Someone that is authentic confidence are really good at saying, I'm sorry, I did a mistake. I'm sorry if I have hurt you in some way. Someone with a very surface-based confidence can't really do that, because then they show their weakness, that they actually did a mistake. And if we take this, when we try to make our business happen, create our passion work, we really need to build that authentic confidence every day. And it's all about accepting over and over again, like we're going to the gym, and really accepting who we are in every step on the way. And I can just say that when I was building my course for women, the online program, a few years ago, I had a lot of feelings coming up, and imposter coming up within me. And this is natural that it comes up. And at some point I even thought that, oh shit, I can't do this because I don't have the level of, and it was so funny what my mind was saying. My mind was saying, you are not Eckhart Tolle. You don't have the wisdom of Eckhart Tolle. So who do you think you are? Can you really do this? Right? If you're not having that awareness. And this is the funny thing, that we think that we have to be totally confident in that sense and knowing everything before we actually put our work out there. And that's so far from the truth that it can be. You just have to be a little bit further ahead than someone else to actually be able to give your medicine to someone else. And that's what confidence comes down to actually daring if you are scared. That's authentic confidence. And also letting yourself feel that fear. So, yeah, on that note, just feeling in within yourself, where are you when it comes to the authentic confidence? Because when we talk about like the surface-based confidence and the authentic confidence, the surface-based confidence is based on validation of others, of the world. That doesn't mean that if we have authentic confidence, we can't appreciate being appreciated by others. What it means is that we are not relying on that for our soul work to actually express itself in the world. We are not relying on the likes on that social media. We are not relying on the expectations that someone put on us. We are relying on our inner knowing, our inner soul's guidance. That's what's most important all the time. And this is a practice. I do this practice all the time. I'm building my authentic confidence every day because things comes up all the time. Next level we go to, new things comes up. And if we are in a very comfortable space all the time, that means we're playing too safe. And we probably are not happy really where we are. So for us to go to the next level, we have to go before we are ready. And that requires us to really step into that confident version of ourselves, that we know that no matter what happens, there is a way to figure this out. There is a way that we can do this anyhow. And we just take it in that pace that feels an enough stretch for us. And to be totally transparent first of all, for ourselves, that we are scared, and then maybe share that. It can be sharing that with the world, but it can also be just sharing that with a good friend, a partner, someone you trust. And in that we practice all the time to become even more confident in the uncomfortable. And that builds our authentic confidence. I'm pretty sure that you have experienced this many times when you have just not feeling confident, right? But you just like, anyhow, I'm gonna do this anyway. And when you have also shared that with someone, how more strength you can feel within yourself, that you actually did it, even if it didn't turn out as you wanted. But when you give yourself the love that you were confident to actually, you were courageous to do it, then you build that muscle of the confidence. And the authentic confidence is really to see all the potential that we have, but also all the potential someone else have. So surface-based confidence is all about comparing, competing, while authentic confidence is actually more about the collaboration, to inspire each other, to lift each other up, to really maybe allowing yourself to feel that I feel a little bit jealous here, and maybe I'm even expressing that. with love to someone, because you have so much I would like to have. And just by doing that, it's important to see that what you can see in someone else is actually within you as well. And you have the capacity to build that within yourself, to build that level of confidence that you see in someone else expressing in that moment. So this is an ongoing practice, and again, I practice every day. And yeah, just tune in with yourself here. Where are you when it comes to that authentic level of confidence? On a scale from 1 to 10, where 1 is that you feel you really have to hide who you are, you really have to protect yourself, you don't dare to show your wounds or show your weakness, your flaws or whatever to someone or to the world. Or do you feel pretty confident actually? Do you have a high number? And a good measurement to actually see this is, where are you now in life? Are you in the place where you wish to be? Have you come to that full expression of who you are? Or are you holding yourself back because there is levels of yourself that holding yourself back because you think you have to be someone, that more polished version of yourself? And I think we all have a bit of this. And that's also okay to accept that, to be raw and honest about that. I have definitely a lot of that there is part of me that I think I have to have that, way of expressing myself, for example, correctly in English to be successful. That's one of the things I have. And that's what can hold me a bit back, because I somehow think that, maybe some people will not be able to receive my message because of all the grammar mistake I do. And to be honest with that, and come back to yourself when you have something like that, and just like, that's okay. And can I be with that? And can I accept myself exactly who I am right now? And to see that no matter what, you can still love yourself and you can still expressing yourself as I do right now here, even if I know that everything I say is not in the correct way. And that I can allow that and I can grow because I'm anyhow doing this. So yeah, just feel into that as another question. Where are you holding yourself back from being your fully authentic self? Where are you not giving yourself permission to really be who you are meant to be, because you think you have to fit in a certain box? So I hope this inspired you in some way and that it helped you with whatever you are in right now. And I would love to hear your thoughts, your expressions, and I would love to see more of you. So yes, connect with me on social media or wherever, and take care of yourself and fully shine your unique light that only you have. See you next time.